Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And he returns this to the 22. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They're led out by their first-year quarterback, taken in the third round of this past April's draft.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And a short pickup to about the 25. The rushing numbers for Taylor in last week's ball game: 12 carries, 78 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity, because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in to talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Newell. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
That one into the hands of Flowers. That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 1 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
It's 4th down.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Steelers, first down.
Now it's Miller running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Steelers at 11-2 now, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. 3rd down here. You look at this Steeler defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the passer, number 28.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring field.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Now an inside give to McCoy. Gets around him. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers add 6 to their lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time. And a long run there in the end to top it off. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a give to Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Newell. A quick throw there is incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season. But if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
At the 26-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Down to about the 23. A gain of 3, second down. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. And that flag accepted.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Colts take over first.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Newell. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the Steelers' 41-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. This one finds Pierce on the out route. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Hey, check motion, man. Put your hands on him.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready. Next.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Down the right sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play as borne out by the numbers. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final done.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The production sensational here early on. That last catch going to put him up over 100 yards receiving already in this first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Now McCoy. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If this is all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down.
3rd and 12.
Looking to throw. Newell. There's the stiff arm. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
That is caught. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll look to throw again.
He'll find Metcalf.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
They'll go again to McCoy. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready,
He'll drop to throw.
Now wasting time going right back to DK Metcalf.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
DK Metcalf.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Well, now how about this return?
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Colts.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So a in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And see
yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Down and 12.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Newell
Check.
up the middle. Here's Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Flat.
Off the play fake. Newell.
Got his man. It's Warren. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's another Colts 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Newell to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
that was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Looking to throw. Newell Got a man, it's Pittman, and he hauls it in for the Colts touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple. Again, it's McCoy. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he will have a Steelers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
First down, Steelers.
Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCoy. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd
Back to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Colts football, and Michael Pittman, helmet back on and ready to go. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 6. Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
13.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin.
One boy got smacked. Here. Oh my God, my dog's farted again.
It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And They're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45.
We're trying to do a little something, but it's not going to be enough at the end of the day. That's how it happens for a lot of these teams. Like, they come out flat for like 2.5 quarters. We run it up during that time, and then when they finally start playing, it's too late. It's too late. If they had a better quarterback, I mean, that's any team, really. But especially them. They're a quarterback away. Like, honestly, they really are. Hopefully it's not going to be one of those things where it's the end of certain players' careers because Jonathan Taylor don't have much left. I did give him Jalen Warren, so they do have a future back sitting there. Ooh! TJ! He is that? That's 10 for him? He got his 10th. Oh, that's cool, baby.
Been a good march down the field.
Whoa.
They're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Looking to throw.
Yo. I already have to smell the dogs, bro. That probably was you the whole time, wasn't it? Because I'm smelling ass over here. DJ been over there farting and not saying nothing, dog. And he finally is.
Medical staff, though, going to take a peek and take a break.
Huh? The boom noise. I don't know. The only boom I just heard was DJ's ass. It's the last boom I heard. He over there farting. Or some. Huh? Say what? Yeah, that's the only boom I heard. Unless it's the TV.
So far, they've come up empty on.
Whoa, stop. Don't do that.
On 2nd and goal. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recovered it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find it. This is pretty much done for them.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Go.
Go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action.
You should. She's right next to you. You don't have to yell, bro.
This afternoon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about.
I'm trying to get that last one, bro. You see, I'm trying to get the detail. I'm trying to get them a 200-yard game. That's possible.
Need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit with a big play.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll drop the throw. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line, especially if you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete.
The chemistry between fucking Trice and Pitts is incredible. Like, these niggas, Mahomes and Tracy, Brady, Brock, Peyton, and what's his name? Fucking Peyton Manning and Dallas? I forgot his name. Yeah, him. You know what I'm saying? Heath Miller and motherfucking Roethlisberger. Motherfucking Phillip Rivers and Antonio Gates. I mean, it's something magical.
Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point put through by
Ertz and Goddard.
And they open the lead up now to 25. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah. You can tell about the first.
Heck of a move. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field.
I still got 3 timeouts too if I get to stop.
I hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another time.
God, is that man still alive?
55 remaining.
The tackle made back to the 25-yard line.
So then it's 50. It's 50. Okay, we're going.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Operating for the gun. Newell. And this is still accepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time.
He's definitely good throwing like that. Did you see this shit? This nigga, and they going for it too. That's crazy.
This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's going to use the first of their timeouts.
Oh, this nigga just snagged on my helmet. That motherfucker downs.
Here we go.
Hand off for Warren. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
On the give, it's Warren. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
DJ, you fought again, bro?
From the gun on
These fucking dogs.
Newell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I let him have it so I could try to get this QB off and still keep a timeout. If that touchdown didn't matter.
And the Colts get a bit closer. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And
DJ, you're a hacker.
you have your hands team out there on the field.
Don't worry, I ain't gonna tell your mom,
Make
nigga.
that play.
And let's face it, it was executed.
She's crafty, too.
It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything.
Hey, call the police.
The outcome actually came to play.
Funny.
Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it.
You don't call the police on you. You don't call the police on a black man.
The numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Don't call the police on a black man.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Burn! That's burn!
Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf.
My bad.
49
That's burn, though.
yards.
That's burn.
And the Steelers stretch
That's
this
burn. That's the 50
fourth-quarter
watt.
lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. And that's going to do it. Receiving touchdown number 24 for him on the year. And that breaks Randy Moss's all-time mark of 23 set back in 2007. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
What? Oh.
That brings us out past the 22.
Say what?
The Colts set to take over here offensively.
It's a good day.
Big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good.
Oh, no, this is up 100
So
times.
they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Throwing to start the drive. Newell. Got him on. It's Tyquan Thornton. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds
Is
to
that
go.
what they said? They said he broke Moss's record? Or is that just some knowledge that you have that you know?
Warren is going to take this one in for the Colts touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
That's fire. I was hoping that he would have something historic, because he's gonna retire soon. So I want him to leave on top and maybe even extend his career.
Up to the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. Now, he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to the stage of the game. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
DJ smashed this to say
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw caught by Flowers. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A 6-yard pickup.
Second and 4. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right
Just
there.
how I wanted. They ended that game on their
Well, this was a
fucking
fun one
back.
today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Steelers, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Are you ready? You can't run in with... Dude, I'm super slow.
Yo.